Choosing the wrong car can turn one bad second into a life-changing disaster, especially for seniors. One missed blind spot, a pedestrian you never saw, or a delayed brake reaction can mean the difference between walking away and facing months of painful recovery. If you're over 60 and still love driving, this is a must-watch. And if you're planning to buy a car, this is going to be decisive. I took in account the latest IIHS crash test results and consumer reports before coming up with this list of some of the safest cars for seniors available in the market today. We'll talk about these cars, evaluating them on features like crash protection, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, blind spot warnings, rear automatic braking, lane assistance, and headlights, among other safety parameters. Let's get into it. Number 7. Kia K4. The Kia K4 is the small sedan here, and its safety credentials are seriously impressive for a mainstream car. IIHS gave the K4 sedan a Top Safety Pick Plus award this year. Its crash structure earns good ratings in the key small overlap, moderate overlap, and side tests, while standard front crash prevention helps address vehicle and pedestrian collisions. For seniors, that matters because automatic emergency braking can act when the driver reacts too slowly. Lane departure warning and lane keeping assistance can also help when a car begins drifting unintentionally. Though Consumer Reports rates the K4's safety as better, one reason is that blind spot warning and rear cross-traffic warning features are not standard, which are valuable for lane changes and crowded parking lots. But the K4 earns its place through strong crash protection and effective standard collision avoidance. Just verify the exact trim before buying. Number 6. Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the strongest safety packages here, especially if you want a compact SUV. IIHS gives it good ratings in all 3 major updated crash tests and a Top Safety Pick Plus award. Consumer Reports reports standard automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic warning, rear cross-traffic braking, rear pedestrian detection braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control, and automatic high beams. That is a serious amount of electronic backup. Rear automatic braking deserves special attention. Imagine backing out of a supermarket space and a pedestrian suddenly crosses behind you. The system can warn you and, when conditions allow, intervene. Chris, a retired CX-5 owner, described the vehicle as a long-term choice and emphasized being a non-technical driver. His experience was positive enough to keep choosing the model. The lesson is simple. Safety technology only helps when you understand how it behaves. Spend time learning the car before relying on its electronic backup. Number 5. Hyundai Tucson. At number 5, we have the Hyundai Tucson. IIHS awards it Top Safety Pick Plus with good ratings for the small overlap front, updated moderate overlap front, and updated side tests. It also earns good ratings for vehicle-to-vehicle and pedestrian front crash prevention. For seniors, the big advantage is standard equipment, blind spot detection, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, and rear automatic braking. You do not necessarily have to buy the most expensive trim just to get major collision avoidance features. Consumer Reports gives Tucson its best safety verdict and says it meets all of its core and advanced safety requirements. Most importantly, the safety systems create layers. Automatic braking can address a vehicle or pedestrian ahead. Blind spot monitoring can warn about traffic beside you. Lane assistance can help when you drift. Rear automatic braking can help during reversing. But none of these systems replaces attention. They are safety nets, not self-driving technology. Number 4. Kia Sportage. This is where the competition gets serious. For vehicles built after May 2025, IIHS gives the Kia Sportage a Top Safety Pick Plus award. It earns good ratings in the small overlap, updated moderate overlap, and updated side crash tests. Its standard front crash prevention also earns good ratings for vehicle and pedestrian protection. For senior drivers, standard equipment includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, automatic high beams, a rear occupant reminder, and rear parking obstruction warning. Here's an important detail. IIHS lists blind spot detection and rear automatic braking as optional, so check the exact window sticker and trim instead of assuming every Sportage has everything. Consumer Reports rates the Sportage's safety as better. That matters because senior safety is not only about crashes or test scores. A driver who can sit comfortably, see clearly, and maintain a stable driving position is better equipped to control the vehicle. So far, we have 4 strong choices. But the top 3 take this conversation to another level, including a model Consumer Reports rates best for safety and a Subaru that has earned IIHS's highest award. Number 3. Subaru Forester. At number 3 is the Subaru Forester, and this is one of the easiest recommendations on this list for an older driver. The Forester combines something seniors desperately need with something many vehicles get wrong: excellent visibility. Consumer Reports specifically praises its outward visibility, roomy cabin, and comfortable ride. Those aren't luxury extras. Being able to see around the vehicle clearly can reduce the chance of missing a pedestrian, cyclist, vehicle, or obstacle. The latest Forester also earned IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. It gets good ratings in the small overlap, updated moderate overlap, and updated side crash tests. Its standard front crash prevention system earns a good rating for pedestrian protection. The active safety equipment is substantial. Standard technology includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, and adaptive cruise control. Subaru's EyeSight system uses cameras to monitor the road ahead and can warn the driver or intervene when a collision is developing. For seniors, the combination is especially useful because the technology covers several different situations. If a driver fails to notice a vehicle ahead, automatic braking can intervene. If the car starts drifting, lane assistance can help. If a pedestrian enters the vehicle's path, the system can warn and potentially brake. The Forester also has standard all-wheel drive, which can provide additional traction in rain, snow, and other slippery conditions. John, a retired architect from NYC, described why he chose a Forester. Because he lived in a snowbelt area, he wanted a vehicle good at safety and traction. He said this was the perfect choice and the perfect decision. Number 2. Subaru Outback. The latest Subaru Outback was completely redesigned this year and now sits in the midsize SUV category. IIHS gives it the organization's highest award, Top Safety Pick Plus. The crash results are exactly what you want to see. The Outback earns good ratings in the small overlap front test, updated moderate overlap front test, and updated side test. Its headlights also earn a good rating. For an older driver, the safety story gets stronger when we move beyond the crash test numbers. The Outback comes with Subaru's EyeSight driver assistance technology, including automatic emergency braking and pedestrian detection. Its front crash prevention system receives a good rating from IIHS for both vehicle-to-vehicle and pedestrian scenarios. That matters because seniors can face a different set of driving challenges than younger drivers. Reaction time can change. Night vision can become more difficult. Judging distance can become harder. A system that detects a potential collision and can intervene gives the driver another layer of protection. The Outback also offers a higher driving position than a traditional sedan, which can make it easier to see traffic around the vehicle. And because it is now a mid-size SUV, there's more room without moving into an enormous three-row vehicle. IIHS also gives the Outback a good seatbelt reminder rating, another small but meaningful safety detail. But with a completely new design, I suggest to verify the exact trim, equipment, and any outstanding recalls before taking delivery. And that brings us to the number one car. Number 1. Subaru Ascent. The number one spot goes to the Subaru Ascent. Consumer Reports gives the Ascent its best safety verdict, the highest level in its system. It says the Ascent meets all of its core safety requirements and all of its advanced safety requirements. IIHS also awards the Ascent Top Safety Pick Plus. The Ascent's standard safety package includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, adaptive cruise control, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, and other driver assistance technology depending on configuration. For seniors, blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert are particularly valuable. Think about leaving a crowded shopping center parking lot. You're reversing slowly, looking over your shoulder, watching the backup camera, and suddenly another vehicle crosses behind you. Rear cross traffic warning can alert you to something your eyes may not catch. Now think about changing lanes on a busy interstate. A vehicle sits just outside your normal field of view. Blind spot monitoring can provide another warning before you move over. Those aren't futuristic gimmicks. They're designed around common driving situations where a momentary lapse can have serious consequences. There is another reason it earns the top spot here. Consumer Reports' safety methodology specifically evaluates crash avoidance and crash protection, rather than simply counting airbags or looking at a vehicle's size. That's important because bigger doesn't automatically mean safer. The safest choice is the vehicle that combines strong crash protection with effective technology that can help prevent a crash in the first place. Martin, a civil contractor, bought the Ascent after more than a decade with an older SUV, specifically citing its strong safety ratings and all-wheel drive as reasons for the purchase. He was very pleased with the vehicle's comfort, versatility, and everyday usability. While he wasn't a senior, the decision illustrates exactly why the Ascent works for older drivers too. It combines safety technology with a practical, comfortable package rather than making safety feel like a compromise. So there you have it. 7 cars with 7 safest approaches to protecting older drivers. Before buying, check the exact trim. Confirm which safety systems are standard. Test the visibility from the driver's seat. Try the controls. Make sure the driver can comfortably see the instrument panel, understand the warnings, and operate the vehicle without fighting the technology. Remember, the goal isn't to buy the car with the longest safety feature list. The goal is to buy the car that gives you the best combination of crash protection, collision avoidance, visibility, and confidence behind the wheel. If this video helped you narrow down your choices, hit subscribe and share it with someone who's shopping for a safer car.